Hey y'all, it's your girl Ivy Ivana. I come to y'all with another pick me up. You already know I come to y'all with some keys to life. We all going through something, and we all need some type of pick me up, some type of help, right? If it's mental, physical, of course, financially, a listening ear, whatever, right? So I basically today I come to you guys with five things that's helping me cope with being someplace that I don't want to be, right? Or let's say something that I have and I don't want it. Now that's kind of different. But being someplace where you don't want to be, right? And sometimes we might not have a choice. It's hard. It's hard out here, you know. So one of the five things that has helped me be in some place where I don't want to be, but unfortunately I have to be, right? And the first thing is praying, right? The first thing I do every day and throughout the day is pray. Praying and having a sense of prayer to a higher source or whatever it is that you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You pray to it. You pray and you ask God to help you with your situation. You ask God, what you want and the things that you need, which all the time, which we already know that he doesn't give us what we want. He gives us what we need, right? And when he do give us what we want, it's not what we want, it's how he wanted, but 10 times better, right? So that right there is just prayer. Pray for patience. Patience is the number one key in being somewhere you don't want to be, right? Knowing that our life is going to change. Our life is always changing. We're always going through a different chapter in life. So, you know pray on the situation. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all see Mother Nature trying to get me? But okay, no, pray. So hey, adversary, get thee back, okay? I'm trying to talk to my family here. So, shut up. Me and this B gonna fight. Alright now. You interrupted my shot. Okay, so I smell good, that's why. So praying, make sure you pray. Pray, pray, pray. When you're somewhere or in a situation where you don't want to be, make sure you pray. Alright? Make sure you pray and have patience. Main thing is ask God for patience. We need that, right? So the second thing that helped me or has helped me in a situation of being someplace where I don't want to be is figuring out why I'm here, right? And the purpose. So, you ask yourself, like, all right, why am I here? Like, I know I've done this, or I got into a situation, or, my rent was too much, or I can't go to this job, or excuse me, I can't leave this job yet until I find another one. And, you ask yourself reasons like, why am I here? And ask yourself, how is being here or how is this situation helping me, right? It's a little hot out here, but whatever. I'm in New Jersey, y'all, so I think it's like 78 degrees. It's a really nice day, actually. But again, you ask yourself, how is being in your situation at the moment helping you, right? You look at all the positive outlooks on why you're there. How is this helping me? How is this going to help me in the future? What is my purpose right now, right? What's my purpose of being here? And that's up to you. That's between you and yourself, pretty much, on what you need to do, or why you're there. That's something where you have to take time out to yourself, or go for a walk, or take a hot shower, listen to some nice loft music, or some jazz music, something that can put you in a place or a position to get your mind just thinking, you see what I'm saying, or your mind going in more of a positive way. Don't overthink it. All right, you just ask yourself again, how is helping me being here, right? Just figuring out, why am I here, and what's the purpose of me being in the situation, or of you being in the situation. All right. Number 3 The number third thing out of the 5 that has helped me cope with living with for my situation, living with my parents, is finding something joyful or positive to do. When you find something joyful or positive to do, so for me, let's say, okay, I wasn't working, I was just taking care of my son, and I found this church, this building, right? And come to find out, it was a church. And I was going Sunday all day, from Sunday morning worship to evening worship. And then I went to scripture study on Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm not going anymore at this moment, although, I took time to start doing something to learn about Jesus, to learn about God, to help me cope with my situation. Like I said, finding something joyful, which I was happy doing that, and I'm still am happy doing that, reading the word and, just learning about God. When you have free time, you learn. You do stuff to help you elevate. You do stuff, again, that's positive, all right? And again, even if that's just going to the park or watching a sunrise or watching a sunset, at least that's giving you a peace of mind to where you can have room to think about, where am I going with this? Sorry, guys. Where you can have room to think about what's best for you. All right, just finding something joyful and positive about the situation that you're in. Like for my example, living with my parents, right, at 32 years old with a son, I find it joyful that I get to have family time. I've been away from my family since I was 17 years old, and I moved back at 32, right, into 31, 32, and I miss so much of being with my family that I haven't realized how much fun they were, or how much my mother grew, So it's just spending time with my family. I'm bringing out the positive in it, of being where I don't want to be, but I have to be, is live with my parents. All right. So number 4 out of the 5 things that help me cope with being somewhere that I don't want to be, again, is manifesting and putting myself in position. First and foremost, like I said, that also for me, that goes with praying. As I'm praying and as I'm reading the word, I'm also meditating on what it is that I just read and how that has helped me, or how was what I read help me? Like, how did that help me? You get me? Excuse me, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm trying to get it all together. It sounds right in my head, but coming out, it's looking like mashed potatoes, right? I'm sorry, y'all. Chill with me, vibe with me, okay? Understand that this is coming from the heart, all right? So again, just manifesting and putting yourself in position. Like, I be on, for example, just trying to find work. And it's hard for me right now trying to find work, not because I don't have childcare or anything like that. It's just living in the state of New Jersey. It's hard trying to find welding work, especially for me. I'm just going to say for women, but that's a whole nother story. Let's stick on the 5 things that help me cope with being somewhere I don't want to be. So again, manifesting and putting myself in position, coming up with a master plan. All right, can you see yourself doing it? Do you have the visions, in a better position? Do you see yourself and have those visions in a better position? And if you do, then it's possible. Anything is possible. One thing I have learned in life is if you can see yourself doing it, and if you can see it, it's possible, right? You see it, you believe it, you achieve it, right? That's what, one of the sayings I remember, right? One of the laws of attractions, excuse me. All right. Are you exalting all your options? So for prime example, you are, let's say, hard up for money, right? Are you exalting all your options? So for me, living with my parents, I am looking for jobs. I'm taking my son to the library. I'm doing all the things that I can do with my free time to just continue to keep myself in a positive, mindset, positive thought, right? Give yourself give yourself a starting plan, like you know how they say give yourself like a 5-year plan. Give yourself a 3 to 6 month plan. All right, like if you don't want to be somewhere you don't want to be, and you don't have a choice to be there, but you do have a choice to put yourself in positions to get yourself out of that, then you give yourself a 3 to 6 month plan. All right, this first month, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this month, this month, this month, and this month, right? So just for example, right? So with the little bit of income, or with the little fixed income that I do have, right? I was on the phone with one of my good friends, and unfortunately he's doing 75 years for something that he chose to do. But with his wisdom and knowledge that he's continued to gain while he's in the penitentiary, right? He kind of was like, Ivy, if your son's father gives you $300 a week, you take $150 a week and you put it up, or you take $100 a week and put it up, right? It's just knowing that when you have something and you want to get out of his situation, you give yourself a plan. You put yourself into position to give yourself a master plan. I'm sorry. All right. And then the last thing, number 5 of the 5 things that help me cope with being somewhere that I don't want to be, again, because I have no choice, is find something happy. Find something happy. Find something to keep you happy. All right. Like I said, if it's, playing the game, it's the win, it's everything is everywhere, my notes. So find something to make you happy. If that's listening to music, if that's reading, if that's playing with your dogs, or like I said, sitting outside or taking a walk. Find something to make you happy. Find something that will take your mind off the negativity. Take your mind off the negativity and stop overthinking, because again, life is going to get better. You're not always going to be stuck in that situation. You're going to eventually be back on top. And that's especially for me and for everybody. Whatever situation that you're in, it's going to get better. You see what I'm saying? Like, it always get better, no matter if you are in jail, or if you lost your job, or you know your mortgage is due and then your home is up for foreclosure, or you know something's crazy. Like, life happens to us. Although if we continue to stay positive, and when we have these options, when we're going down the path and it's the yellow brick road or the red brick road, you choose your path, right? You choose wherever it is that you want to go. But remember, whichever path that you choose is going to lead you to another option. All right. So with me, that's pretty much it. This video was 5 things that has helped me cope with being somewhere, again, living with my parents at the age of 32 years old. And I kind of don't have a choice at the moment because of my income, because of my job situation. That's it, you know. But it changes. Life changes again, like I said. So hopefully this has helped somebody. Hopefully this has helped you. If it helped you, and or you know somebody it can help, please send this to them. Excuse me for my editing, or you know, things, my phone tipping over and windy. I'm learning how to edit. I don't have a computer, and I kind of don't know how to do it on my phone. So if you know how to do it on your phone, if you can help me, help you, love me, then I would love the help. So I'll talk to you later. Love you later. Bye.